Goodbye sounds forever.
Chapter 8, picking back up on page 68 through 69, Animal Rights. Although Zarathustra began his mission in part as a protest against excessive and/or wrongly performed animal sacrifices being made by the warrior class in his time and area, in general, the Indo-European mindset is one which already intrinsically recognized the value of what he was saying. Indo-Europeans sacrificed animals, but they ate the meat of the sacrificed animals. It can be said that the only difference between now and then was that the slaughtering process was considered a sacred act in ancient times, and now it is just a commercial operation. Part of the sacred aspect included the idea that the animals were raised humanely and slaughtered in ways in which they were to suffer no fear or pain. This was because animals were seen as physical reflections of divine forces. To cause the animal pain or fear was to cause discomfort to the god or goddess who had manifested the animal for mankind. That would be no way to win their favors. The Greeks said the animal had to consent to be sacrificed. In the Germanic world, the idea of over-sacrifice is addressed in the Havamal, where the god who corresponds to the position of the wise lord is that pantheon says, better an ask than over-offered, better an sent than over-sacrificed. Havamal 145. In the Gathas, Zarathustra pleads for the soul of the ox. This is poignant, as it was the soul of the ox, which had pleaded with the wise Lord to send Zarathustra to mankind to show us the way to victory over Ahriman. The soul of the ox is the spiritual construct embracing the beings of the animal world in their individual and collective manifestations. Although the animal world is represented by the soul of the ox, the highest place in the animal kingdom is reserved for the dog. It is said that evil cannot abide the gaze of a dog. In the funeral ceremony, the body is shown to a special dog who looks at the body to drive away evil influences. This view of the dog is called the Sagdid. Zoroastrians like to have dogs as companions as well as working partners. Dogs are given a portion of the meal eaten by humans. The lore of the Z-dog will be addressed in more detail in a later study. The main reason the dog is recognized for special consideration is that it is only the dog in the animal world who will obey his master and actually enjoy doing so. This is the attitude of a good human toward engaging in battle in the world on behalf of the wise Lord. It is part of the core mission of the OTWL to promote animal rights and humane treatment of animals across the planet. We encourage local efforts in this regard everywhere, and usually have as a part of our local operations some sort of active and practical charitable programs for the care of abused or abandoned creatures.